Assalamu alaikum. Hello viewers. I hope you are very fine. Let's begin. Phrases. A phrase is a group of words having no subject and finite verb. Did I make myself clear? A phrase is a group of words having no subject and finite verb. Dear learners, have a look please. Phrases are of 8 kinds. Noun phrase, adjective phrase, verbal phrase, adverbial phrase, prepositional phrase, conjunctional phrase, interjectional phrase. Okay? Today, I want to teach you only 4 phrases from them. They are adjective phrase, verbal phrase, adverbial phrase, and prepositional phrase. Dear learners, these phrases are very important to answer modifiers. Okay? Adjective phrase. Okay. The car made in Japan is very costly. Dear learners, the car made in Japan is very costly. Okay, so made in Japan, adjective phrase. Okay, made in Japan, adjective phrase. Another example, the man lying on the floor is very poor. Okay? The man lying on the floor is very poor. So, lying on the floor, adjective phrase. Okay? Lying on the floor is an adjective phrase. Dear learners, second one, verbal phrase. Verbal phrase. All his efforts ended in smoke. Here you see, all his efforts ended in smoke. So, ended in smoke is a verbal phrase. Alright? Ended in smoke, verbal phrase. Another example, he gave up smoking. So, gave up is the phrase. Of course, it belongs to the verbal phrase. Alright? Alright. Then, adverbial phrase. Adverbial phrase. Okay. She left the hostel. She left the hostel for good. She left the hostel for good. So, for good is an adverbial phrase. Okay? She left the hostel for good. For good is an adverbial phrase. Okay. I met my father on the way. So on the way is also adverbial phrase. Okay? On the way is an adverbial phrase. Okay? She visits me now and then. So now and then is also an adverbial phrase. Is it clear to you? And among the four ones, the last one is prepositional phrase. Prepositional phrase. Okay. You can see many tall trees. You can see many tall trees by the side of the road. So, my dear learners, by the side of the road, okay, by the side is a prepositional phrase. By the side, okay, by the side of prepositional phrase. Another example, the baby is crying at the top of its voice. Okay, so at the top of prepositional phrase. The learners, here I have discussed four phrases: adjective phrase, verbal phrase, adverbial phrase, and prepositional phrase. Okay, these phrases are very useful to answer modifiers. Thank you very much.